Okay, this is my Cub Cadet model 1527, and this is the second time I've had to replace the bearings in this pulley. So I'm sure there's a lot of other people who have this problem also, but the way you'll recognize this is you'll have a vibration in your deck, and most likely it's this pulley here. This is a 2-rope pulley, and it's the top bearing that usually goes out. It's simple to remove. Just simply loosen your belt, and then there is a bolt and a nut right here. You remove the nut, and once you do, this whole assembly will come up. Okay, once you've taken the nut off of the bolt, you can then lift the assembly out, and notice how it comes out. There is a spacer that fits in there, and the bearing there's a bearing on the bottom right here, and there's a bearing on the top. You simply take these bearings out and replace them, and in order to replace them, simply do the opposite. I put one bearing down, place the pulley on the bearing, then I put the spacer on the bolt like this, put this in the hole, and then I drop the spacer. I hope you can see this, but now that the bolt is in the bearing in the bottom, I'll drop this spacer like that, and then I'll remove the bolt. Okay. And then the second bearing goes on top of this like that, and then you replace your bolt like that, and then try and lift the whole assembly up, and then what you can do is notice there's a spacer or washer that goes on the deck, between the deck and the bearing, so that it'll spin freely. Okay, so here's our assembly. Turn this back over, put the bolt in, and then get the nut and washer and put back on there. First the washer, then the nut, and screw this up tight, and you're done. The part number to replace this bearing is number 7410524, and this is a 5/8 inch by 40 millimeter by 12 millimeter sealed bearing. I ordered 2 of them, and they cost about $6.